Welcome. In this video, I'm going to show you the user dashboard panel of MessengerPanda. That implies that if you obtain a license of MessengerPanda solution, what are the features that you are going to see once the solution is installed on your own server. Now, the first thing you should see or you should understand is when you come to messengerpanda.com, you can register and you log into the admin panel, where in the previous video I've shown you the features on the admin panel. But in this video, we want to go to the user end, what they are going to see once we install the solution on their own server. Yes, and in this case, I'm still using MessengerPanda server, but you on your own case, you are going to see an interface like this. You put in your email, your password, and you enter this code. So once you enter that, it's going to take you to the dashboard. Now, the beautiful aspect of this solution is not just that it is an email solution. Is an email solution that can be that can be linked, integrated with any website, with any whether it's a code, solution, or probably you are using CMS, which is content management system, WordPress, just name any web development solution. You can make use of MessengerPanda without stress. Now, let me just run through the features that you are going to see. This is the dashboard. This is your name available. You can create newsletter. Newsletter means you can create an email and you can send your email. This is the SMTP server settings. So you can create multiple SMTP servers. You can create multiple incoming server, multiple outgoing server. But for this tutorial, for this beginning tutorial, and for the guide, we are only restricting your taste to create one server, which is by default the one that you are going to be having on your normal server, and start with that. We'll be giving you guide tutorials on how to do so many other functionalities and how to integrate. So there are so many things that you can do with this solution once you have gotten the understanding and you have gotten the gist. Now you can create your campaign, you can manage your campaigns, you manage your newsletters, and you can see the settings, the admin panel settings. For this guide, for this dashboard, there's only one campaign going on that I'm going to show you. Okay, let me just go to the settings. Under the settings, we have these features available. One of it is that you can actually set up your own page, and by default, this is the home page, the way it's going to look like. You can also set up your mail checker. So there are different mail checkers available that we have prepared and we are making use of. You can select them. This mail checker will help you check those emails that you are receiving, and you will not be having issues. Like in this case, let me just give you an instance of one that is here. There you see a bounce email. Okay, so this bounce email is as a result of the functionality of the mail checker. So that email was not is not correct, and instead of this email spoiling my server and spoiling my campaign efforts, there is a mail checker that has removed that, and set and free my email so that I will be able to have free good emails running into the inbox of my recipients. There is a backup, that is AWS, Amazon website. Amazon backup is available here. You can actually create with this. You just need to set up your Amazon AWS, and there is a video on that. We'll be giving you support and videos so that you'll be able to utilize all this. And of course, here we have you select your time zone. By default, probably we are in Lagos, Nigeria, so it's going to be you can select any country you are in, anywhere in the world. You can select your time zone. there is this auto updates, that is update settings. Now the beauty of this solution is that once we come up with new updates on our services, on our solutions, you don't need to do anything at your own hand. There is this feature that would automatically update all our features at the back end. And like in the video we have explained to you, in case that you have any issue without any problem, just log in into your MessengerPanda and open a ticket. We are going to see to it, and we are going to support you without additional cost, nothing on your own end. So your dashboard, reputation will always be checked, so that you know that your emails are being delivered. And you can also select you can set your control panel in case you update a control panel or you change from one control panel to another. Currently the control panel that I'm using is Webuzo. Okay, that is the admin panel that I'm using. And your default email configuration, everything that we have set up, these are just at the back end. Now let us look at the campaign, the major thing that works and how we run our campaign. So when you click on manage campaign, you see the list of your campaigns. You can build unlimited campaign. The solution, as long as your VPS server or your dedicated server can manage anything, you can always run your email services. You create unlimited. Just keep creating campaigns, keep testing campaign. This campaign that you see that is ongoing, I actually paused it, but I will resume it back, is a web development and affiliate marketing free guide. This is a free guide for 7 days. We've done video tutorials step by step on how to build websites using VPS solution and setting up affiliate marketing. This is a very powerful solution. Once you come here, you can just enter your email and enter your name and email, and you subscribe, and you'll be receiving emails from us, daily free guide for the next 7 days, and you will always be part of our list. You will see the list that we are growing already. We are just growing this list, and we have created follow-up emails, and we can always create more follow-up emails when you click on follow-up emails within this campaign. So once you create a campaign, you put in the name, the description, the sender, the person sending, probably the funnel that you are building. From the email, you create an email with your server. That is when you are creating an email with your domain using a customized email, not so you create email from to reply, and these are web pages. These are web pages where we have confirm URL. You can use any website solution, whether even is CMS, whether is your coding. You can code your solution. MessengerPanda will work with it. So there you can put in your footer information that would be available at the footer end. And of course, once you have created your email, and in case where you have created a campaign, your campaign, you are not opting in, you have a list already that you want to work on, you can create a campaign and you come to CSV list imports or fully imports. You can come to all these imports, and you can also merge your list, or you can drop, meaning you can remove subscriber from the list. So let me just give you an instance of this CSV import list. So you can see, you select a campaign you want to import the list into, and it's better you download a sample of this file so that you'll be able to see example of what requirements, what the list will require. So we have the name and we have the email. So you can just set up your list to have name and email, the two column. So, and you set up your list with CSV format, and you upload your list, and you just import your list. I would just strongly say that make sure for those who will be using this solution, importing list, make sure that your list that you have generated or your list that you have bought, they are very active list, because too much boundaries may affect your domain and may affect your campaign efforts. I would strongly suggest that you should grow your list. But if you don't want to grow your list, you can definitely import and your campaign will go. Having done that, you can always create a newsletter. You can create new newsletter. You can manage newsletters. Okay, so you can manage newsletters. The status, they have all been sent. You can always create more, and you can see, you can read the content. You can see the stats, those who watch, who saw it, and who open, who click on the links and what have you. You can abort sending. So in case when you schedule a newsletter, you can actually abort sending, or you can delete the newsletter completely. Then of course you can come to create newsletter, and you create a newsletter. You can use this tool to check spam checker. Okay, the first thing is, that is if you have selected your audience, or you can, let me say, select the audience. So if I should select all the audience, I can use this to check. And the first thing is to enter the name, the subject of the campaign of the newsletter, enter your content, and all the tools are available for you to use. You can import image. For you to import image, one of the features that we have here is you come to any online drive, import your image, put your image on any online drive. Like in this case, we are using MGO. You can use any of these online drive, probably Google Drive, just, or even your server. You can import, or even your WordPress. You can import your image into your WordPress library, and you just need to copy the link. You just copy the link, and just once you copy the link, you come to your campaign, and you click on image, and you paste the link here, and you will see, you can just edit, let me say 100. Okay, and you press enter. Oh, the 100 is too small. I just double click, let me say 250, and you can also check probably 100. Okay, let me say this, and you can select, you can set it up the way you want it to be, and you just you can do so many things with it. Put in your content, and just a normal text, office text, change the fonts, change the text. You can put special characters, and you can just, you can do so many things. You can even come and open a full tab. If you can minimize, you can maximize. You can work and do so many things with this solution. Once you have created your content, this is just an excerpt, and you select the campaign you want to send to. There are tons of campaigns available. You can see the list of subscribers. Then of course you can decide you want to select a group or a list. Well, that is if you have created a list within the campaign, and you can see how you can test. You can see how your message will look like. You can also select to set of people within a given. So you can select your campaign. You can schedule for later. You can select the dates you want to set you want it to go, and once you are through with it, you can just click send newsletter, and it's going to go, or it's going to be scheduled as you have actually preferred it. And these are features that are available for MessengerPanda at the receiver's end. So the list will start growing. The more the more people opt in, they will be receiving your list, and you will be seeing the list of those who opt in, and what's their the time and what have you. And you can always check the list, previous list and all this. So these are the back end of how you can the dashboard, MessengerPanda dashboard at the user end, back end. So in the next video, I'm going to show you how you pick up your campaign and set up a sales landing page like this, or how you can integrate it with web page builders and what have you, and that is what you will be having in the back end. But just to complete this guide, that once anybody sign up and get a license, this is the solution that you would have on your server, and you can always, it's yours. You can always create unlimited campaign, you can always create unlimited newsletter, you can always, you know, and your support is forever. As long as you are using the solution, you always have 24/7. As long as your server is active, your solution will be going, all the support and everything will be available for you. Thank you, and God bless.